Let's unpack the JSE's movements further with Zwelakhe Mnguni, Chief Investment Officer at Benguela Global Fund Managers. Zwelakhe, there has been a strong rally on the JSE today on the local front. We saw some support coming from the industrial and financial stocks. What were some of the other big drivers on the local market today?
Yeah, thanks, Minister. I think the big, as you said, the big sector win there was the financials. I think they were up about 1.6%. I think we also saw in the industrial space there were some winners. That includes the likes of Glencore, Aspen, and Netco is in the financial space. But those were amongst the biggest winners. I think on the downside we saw Process and Naspers being the big losers today. But certainly our market was in the green, and I think it took its cue from the foreign market. The US market is in the green today. I think most of Asia is in the green today. I think there is a bit of a expectation that the Fed rate hikes are probably close to the top, and we should see stability going forward, or maybe a marginal decline going forward.
Let's focus on the local currency now. It's lost some of the strength we saw coming through at the end of last week. Has it got anything to do with the dollar and market participants pricing in an interest rate hike by the SARB?
Yeah, I think it's got a lot more to do with the dollar than what we've achieved ourselves. I think if you look at our country, I mean, the economic data is still not great. And I think we are highly dependent on foreign news and how we are placed in that market. So the dollar has been strengthening, and we kind of took our cue from that.
Onto some company updates. Private school provider Vida Advitech benefit quite a bit from its Africa operation and its performance locally. It has also recorded growth, but albeit minimal.
Yeah, I think the local growth was subdued by the tertiary schooling business. I think the SA and the rest of Africa schooling did exceptionally well. I think the Africa schooling capacity utilization has gone up significantly, and we are seeing the benefits in the margins. I think margins opened up by about 1%. I think on the tertiary side there has been a bit of a slowdown in that area. Another area that was very strong was their resources in business. That had a fantastic year again this year. So certainly the numbers that came through from Advitech were positive. I mean, both on the top line and at the earnings level.
Benguela Resources was able to declare an impressive dividend, but it has warned of the issues at Transnet hurting the business. What could we make of this?
Yeah, look, I think the numbers that it put obviously benefited from a significant rise in the price of coal, and I think although they're still trading at a discount in terms of what the coal they sell, I think they've been able to actually benefit significantly. But I think going forward, the expectation is that the coal price would kind of stabilize at current levels or maybe move lower. I think that what has added a bit of a disappointment going forward is that they seem to be downgrading their production by about 30% going forward. They're saying that the Transnet situation is actually affecting them badly. But I also think that the cost of production was also higher, and the capital expenditure was going to be higher. So I think those three factors actually weighed down on the share price from what was otherwise a very good result. I mean, they're paying out 56 rand in the second half, which means that the share price at 192 is probably, if we take out the 56 rand, trading at 136. I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably overdone now. Even if you bring down the earnings going forward, you'll probably see quite a decent performance going forward.
That was Zwelakhe Mnguni, Chief Investment Officer at Benguela Global Fund Managers. And Sally, that's all business news from me for now. We will speak to the CEO of Benguela in the next hour.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Melissa Tughi.